From deep in the heart of Texas, it's SeaWorld's All-Star Lone Star Celebration. Hosted by Patrick Duffy, with special guest host Marie Osmond. Starring Natalie Cole, Fabian, Waylon Jennings, Trini Lopez, Gloria Loring, Restless Heart, George Strait, Patsy Torres, and Willie Tyler and Lester. Also starring Shamu and his friends Neville and Candu, Clyde and Seymour, Uncle Smedley, Cindy and Starbuck, Bianca and Belinda, Shadow and Street, Jump and Jet, the skiers of Beach Blanket Ski Party, and the rockin' skaters and bikers of Wheels. With special Texas tales and tributes by Texans Morgan Fairchild, Freddie Fender, Catherine Hellman, John Hillerman, Tom Landry, Barbara Mandrell, Jacqueline Smith, and San Antonio Mayor Henry Cisneros. And from the shores of the Pacific Ocean in California, special guest Dennis Weaver. And now, on his way to San Antonio, here is our host, Patrick Duffy.
Hi. Now let me start out by clearing up the question, where in the world am I? I am standing on San Antonio, which is in Texas, which is on this 1-acre map of the United States, which is in San Antonio, which is in Texas, which is in the United States, which is in the world, so that's where in the world I am.
SeaWorld's All-Star Lone Star Celebration, sponsored by Eastman Kodak Company. Introducing Kodacolor Gold Film. Kodacolor Gold Film. Show your true colors. Coming up, Restless Heart joins Wheels where the rockers really roll, and George Strait salutes some great Texas heroes.
Introducing Kodacolor Gold 100.
I see your true colors shining through. See your true colors shining through.
Kodacolor Gold 100 gives you the most accurate colors, the truest colors of any print film.
Don't be afraid to let them show.
A new Kodacolor Gold.
Your true colors.
I don't know what check that. Hey, Cookie, more pecani sauce. This ain't paste pecani sauce.
What's the difference?
Cookie, paste pecani sauce is made in San Antonio with fresh vegetables and spices by people who know what pecani sauce is supposed to taste like.
This stuff's made in New York City?
New York City?
Get a rope.
Pick up the original pecani sauce. Pick up the pace.
The shredded wheat nutrition in Kellogg's Mini Wheats helps me win the race. But the kid in me thinks the tasty side takes first place.
The data shows the shredded wheat is very good for me, but the kid in me finds the frosted side a delicious discovery.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats. Shredded wheat nutrition you want as a grown-up. Delicious frosting the kid in you just won't give up.
The nutrition in Kellogg's Mini Wheats deserves a spotlight, but the kid in me thinks the delicious frosting is really out of sight.
You know what smooth is?
You gotta stop and taste the high life.
Smooth is the sensation of cracking open a cold Miller High Life. Smooth is the anticipation of that first mouthful hitting the back of your parched throat. Smooth is the feeling of a beer that goes down easy, never bitter.
Stop and taste the high life.
Smooth is knowing how good that first Miller High Life tasted and that it's time to enjoy another.
Home. To Annie and Frank, it's a place where her uptown daughter and his country kids sometimes find it hard to be one family.
Give up.
But to a lonely, disturbed veteran, it's a place to which he believes he can never return.
When I came back from Vietnam, I'd forgotten how to speak their language.
Can Charlie help him find the home he thought he'd lost forever?
I know I did something bad to him. I made him cry.
Tom Wopat and Susan Hubley in Blue Skies, Monday at 8.
If you have an intravenous drug habit, the time to get help is now. By sharing needles, you're at a high risk of getting AIDS. Get the facts, get help. Don't get AIDS.
Next, Fabian sings at our water ski party, and Marie Osmond does the sequel to Dirty Dancing, The Penguin Hop.
Thank you, Aaron. Okay, Josie, would you please read yours?
My summer vacation. We left for 2 weeks to go to Yellowstone. That was Saturday. Then Daddy's money got stolen and we had to come home. That was Sunday.
It could happen to you right here in the U.S., so don't carry cash. Carry American Express traveler's checks. Don't leave home without them.
If you're an American Advantage member, you can get where you're going even faster, because every time you fly an American and rent a Hertz car, you can earn 500 miles in your Advantage program. Of course, you'll also get all the great services Hertz offers, along with low daily and weekly rates on a whole range of cars, like the Escort, Tempo, and T-Bird. And now you can get a luxurious Lincoln Continental for just $44.90 a day. So as soon as you land, take off with Hertz.
You could give me the San Diego Bay full of ordinary air fresheners, and I will not take them for the 1 can of Lysol spray. Ordinary air fresheners just cover up the odors and fake you out. And why have that when you can have Lysol spray that kills germs on the surface and cleans the air? Lysol has a distinct odor of clean. It cleans the air.
I confess, I can't stop. I just can't stop. It smells so good, I just can't stop spraying.
Lysol Fresh Scent smells as good as it works.
Here on Warren Davis's farm, they believe that fresh ingredients give you better taste. Well, Kraft sure buys that. So Kraft buys all of Warren's eggs. They go straight into Kraft Real Mayonnaise, along with the juice from sun-ripened lemons and select spices.
Know why we go to all this trouble? Simple. Kraft knows when you start fresh, it tastes better. Kraft Real Mayonnaise, because fresh tastes better. You know it.
SeaWorld's All-Star Lone Star celebration will continue.
Monday.
Happy birthday, dear Stephanie.
Stephanie is getting older, but is she getting better?
If I keep getting older like this, where will I be? In a home for people whose arms do this?
And when a little skinhead plays both sides against the middle, there will be hell to pay on Eisenhower and Lutz, Monday.
Next on West 57, high energy and hot rhythms.
Rhythm is gonna get you.
Miami Sound Machines on West 57. Next.
This is CBS.
In shape, in-step X-Street dancer seeks an upbeat upstart to sidestep the usual. I've been a Pied Piper. Wouldn't you like to be a Piper, too?
Meet the upbeat, in-step taste of Diet Dr. Pepper. Throw your diet a curve, Diet Dr. Pepper.
Things are tied at the U.S. Open. Highlights at 10.
Coming up, a Tex-Mex fiesta at San Antonio's famous Riverwalk. And some splashy killer whale thrills with Shamu.
Nothing's better than American cooking. And America's cooking with Wesson.
Let's eat. Don't miss Aunt Betty's chicken.
So crispy.
Great.
Juicy, too. Really good.
Wow, homemade fries.
I can't imagine what she does to make these things so light.
Save room for pie.
You ought to visit us more often, Charlie. Oh, what a meal.
America's cooking with all-natural Wesson. Vegetable, corn, and sunflower oils. With every bite, you know you're frying right.
In the 1988 Olympic Games, something special will happen. Every American athlete will bring home the gold. Gold-tipped, long-lasting Kodak batteries. The official batteries of the 1988 Olympic Games.
This 4th of July, compare the taste of Pepsi to Coke Classic.
Pepsi.
Just go to an America's Choice taste test booth and let your taste decide. Of course, most people choose Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Which means the most challenging part of this challenge is getting to the booth. Pepsi, America's Choice.
You've got this all wrong. You want to make news of the cereal today, you need a gimmick. Putting a whole banana inside a little bran biscuit, stuff like that. These are just flakes. I don't think I've tasted anything like it. Simple, light, it's really very good. Well, how about that? A cereal that doesn't need a gimmick.
Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Corn Flakes?
Taste them again for the first time.
SeaWorld's All-Star Lone Star celebration will continue.
This is CBS.
There is one British automobile which has no need to sing its own praises.
With the possible exception of the Concorde, no machine so nicely put together has ever before come out of England.
So comfortable, so luxurious, so obviously meant for serious driving.
Starting surprisingly at around $21,000, it is the Sterling, the inevitable British road car.
My big brother's a Rainbow Iron Kid. I'm helping him train for the Rainbow Iron Kid Triathlon. He's fast, he's strong, and he really likes rainbow bread. Mom says it could be an important part of a well-balanced meal. Thanks, TJ. When I grow up, I'm gonna be an Iron Kid too, right, Mom?
Right, TJ.
Rainbow, the bread of Iron Kids.
A hostage situation ends without incident at DFW Airport. Details at 10.
SeaWorld's All-Star Lone Star celebration. Sponsored by Kraft, which brings you good food and good food ideas. Kraft. Coming up next, Natalie Cole falls in love, and Waylon Jennings tributes the makers of Texas music.
Time for Wrigley Spearmint Gum.
Wrigley Spearmint? What is Wrigley Spearmint?
Well, it's pure chewing satisfaction.
Data, please. Cool and refreshing. Chewing enjoyment goes on and on.
Analysis?
Wrigley Spearmint is pure chewing satisfaction.
Yeah. So how come you never talked to me before?
Wrigley Spearmint is pure chewing satisfaction.
Hi, Grandpa Redenbacher. What's new?
Couple of things.
Hot caramel corn. Nacho. Where'd these come from?
Old family recipe. New family recipe.
Caramel and nacho snacks, new from Orville Redenbacher.
My dad's desk. Pledge kept it beautiful for 21 years. Now Enda says, build up? Come on, Pledge is self-cleaning. It cleans away old polish as you dust, protects and cares for wood. Pledge, a fresh shine every time.
Some people think women don't know anything about cars, but some of us know as much as men. Like the difference between a T-Bird and a Lincoln Continental. The T-Bird has a V6 fuel-injected engine, and the Continental has anti-lock disc brakes. Let's see what the guys know.
The T-Bird has 2 doors.
The Continental has 4 doors.
The T-Bird is $39.90 a day at Hertz.
The Continental is $44.90.
I rest my case.
Do you think they'll renew our contracts?